In the taking page of ANS, there is the option to create time slots and to monitor the students during the taking session of the assignment. First, we will create a time slot. This can be done by clicking on the New button. What we will do here is at the top, we select the learners and the students that are allowed to take the test. In ANS, we work with groups, and those groups are assigned on course level. Whenever a student is added to the course, they are a learner. So this group, all learners, means that all of the students in the course are added to this group. If, for example, you also have students with the right to extra time, you will create another time slot for those students that have extra time for the assignment. But for now, I will add my learner group, and then below I will select the date and time the assignment will be open and will also be closed. So for example, my assignment will be open on the 13th from 9 in the morning until 11 in the morning. This means that from 9 in the morning, the students will be able to click on the start button and take their assignment. 11 is the end time. So whenever a student does not submit the assignment themselves at 11 o'clock, ANS will save the answers for the student and will submit the result automatically. So 9 and 11 are always the hard deadlines. It could also be that you would like to set a time limit. This means that, for example, from 9 until 11, which is 2 hours, the students will only have 60 minutes to finish the assignment. If the student then starts at 9, the student will have until 10 in the morning. In the case that a student starts at 10:30, this doesn't mean that the student still has 60 minutes, because 11 is always the hard deadline. This option is optionally, so you can also disable it. After clicking Save, you will see that your time slot is added here, and because you've added your students to the time slot, the students will also be added to this column here. And this is the overview you will use as an instructor or an invigilator to monitor the progress of the students during the taking session. So here you can see that at 9 o'clock in the morning, all students will be in the Not Started Yet column. Whenever it's 9 and the first student will click on the Start button, they will move over to the Busy column. After the time is up, they will all move over to the Submitted button. So if anything happens, for example, there's internet loss at one student's computer, you can then, for example, in this screen, give a student extra time to make up for the loss. This is all monitored in this overview. Now, of course, it's up to the students to then take the assignment. And the next step for you as an instructor would be to review and grade the assignment.